An awful lot of fun as we get out of the draft and into the game. Game 2, MVP Phoenix on the verge of going through the lower bracket at the expense.
One of those awkward situations where it's actually best for Spirit Breaker to be out of mana. He wants this exact thing to happen. Now he's even going to buy
cast here on top lane between yoky and Loda. They're moving in onto Nuts here. They want to find the Witch Doctor, and the punches doing a hell of a lot in Nuts with the Voodoo Restoration will be enough to get him back towards the tower. Now he's just going to turn back in. Alohadance being chased down by KP. KP should be able to find first blood here, but the South coming up, doppelganger forward. They'll find him in the river. Febby's there as well. They're going to try and give this to KP potentially. No, Febby will just take it. First blood there for the side of MVP.
This is a very big deal. This was the lane taking it against qojqva, but it wasn't. But the second thing in is Lina actually is really good against Ant.
qojqva's rotated down here, has got the Laguna Blade available. It's a question if they want to dive this. I think they might, because Alwayswannafly incredibly low. They're going to turn their attention towards him. March heading forward. There's been a TP in from Resolution, looking for a defense. They'll find Alwayswannafly here. That's going to be the first kill. Stone to Silent. They've got to be careful of this TA, because now TA is going to turn her attention towards qojqva.
If qojqva knew that Silent hasn't skilled Spells Shield, I think we could kill him right now. You might realize with the damage his spells were doing, but...
At the same time, top lane, Witch Doctor able to find a kill there onto the Undying. And they should be able to clear the Tombstone out as well. And off the back of that, they may even try and look for a Alohadance. The cast going forward, KP with the Lance as well. He's going in for this one. He's got to be careful. I mean, Alohadance is out of mana. He could just afford to do this. The ring around the rosy is going to pay off here. They won't be able to get him. And anti-mage at the same time killing. Spirit Breaker, Resolution moving in onto qojqva. qojqva looking for the jukes. Is he going to find it? Brain Sap from Alwayswannafly finds the kill there. So kills happening on both sides of the map here.
This is either change his itemization or to just play differently. When you know 1,000 damage nuke can come your way at any time past 30 minutes.
They want to go for this.
Can't really play the same way.
There's a charge onto Resolution from March. They're going to go straight through for this one. qojqva's on the low ground. He's got to make his way around, but with the Nether Strike, they don't need the leader. Febby there, finishing him off there with a Shuriken. qojqva just continuing to apply the pressure onto the mid-tier 1.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Hearing another
attack.
charge.
Just there's the right strike here on the mid lane with the Laguna as well. Oh, the snowball dodging the Shuriken, but the car, the Dragon Slave from qojqva that ends up finishing him off. So as nice as the snowball dodge was, doesn't end up... Gonna go for Febby here, moving in onto him. They'll find the snowball. They've got the dust as well. Febby, he needs backup and March. He's going to provide it. They're going in for Resolution. Nether Strike as well. Bashing a Resolution. qojqva moving in. Will find the Life Strike array. Now with the Paralyzer cast, and now the Death Ward onto yoky Resolution. But he has managed to drop down the Tombstone. It doesn't matter though, because it's a double kill for qojqva. The team will be able to disperse off the Tombstone as well. And again, we saw what qojqva can do on the TA, and he's showing he can do it.
Fights is generally mana avoiding a key target. The only one who's really valuable to land it on is
Silent blinking and aggressive there. Yeah. March can find some bashes here. He's going to be a lot of trouble. Shuriken coming out from Febby. They're going to try and chase this. He needs a bash March. Oh, he doesn't get it. Silent is able to blink himself out into the tree line. Healed up by Yoku's Soul Rip. And they will be okay. But qojqva's come down here as well. He's got a Laguna Blade. If he can find anyone, if he can find Silent, the bounces from the Shuriken doing a lot to slow down Empire, and Febby moving in. There's going to be the charge from March as well. yoky drops the Tombstone, but they're just going to fight on the other side, and they're moving straight in. The dodge! The dodge is there, but now with the Death Ward thrown down from Nuts, it's too much. He finds one. March, he gets the second double kill for the Spirit Breaker. 3 heroes falling on the side of Empire. And MVP,
it didn't even matter.
It was flashy.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Instead he just gets tracked south again with another aggressive blink.
He's got back
careful with this.
He does have people in the neighborhood, but now with Nuts and March coming in, and March finds the charge, which he will. Silent! As you said.
What was he thinking?
Not the play there from Silent. Very on its way. It's looking very good here for Phoenix. We saw an impressive performance there from them in Game 1 and Game 2. It's more of the same. Yours done from qojqva. He's going to try and set this up on the Undying, but the TP reactions are there. MVP needs to be careful. Phoenix grip straight up onto Febby. They've had enough of this bounty hunter and his dirty, dirty track on. They take him down. March coming in with the charge. They're trying to turn this, but Alwayswannafly with the Nightmare's going to be fine. Empire, they might be able to take this fight. Looking for March here. They should be able to fight him. He's incredibly tanky. Can they kill him? They will finally take him down with the Death Ward from the low ground. They'll cask as well. They'll get the bait in return. And Resolution, he's standing at the one. The snowball coming out, able to turn it. Now Silent blinking forward. They might be, the mana void. It's a double kill for Silent. KP the only one to live here, and they're looking for him as well. And pop the charges, has the mana hit the doppelganger, and will be able to get himself out. But Empire coming back into that fight very, very nicely.
Battle Fury, all of a sudden, you know, this is all it takes. MVP had a big lead here of almost, they were closing in at 10,000 actually, really early. Empire can very quickly pull it back now with the AM, and MVP needs to be careful not to get
Look out,
overconfident.
they're going in onto yoky. They're going to send the charges as well. Yoky's going to get blown up. First death in. Now with the next strike. He wants to look for more here. March! He's going straight in onto Alwayswannafly, but now with the TP in from Loda, the snowball. Moving it onto the Spirit Breaker. They should be able to find it. Warrior's Punch, bringing him along, but he's walking out. The Voodoo Restoration from Nuts. The Doctor is in. 2 heroes down at Empire. Charge onto alohadance with a track gold as well. It's a double kill for qojqva. And Empire don't have an answer to that one.
Nuts is incredible on Witch Doctor.
Empire can do anything about this. They are starting to move towards the pit. It's not the quickest Roche, but
They're going to be too
I
late.
think it's going to be quick enough.
Medallion is a good item.
Oh, if Empire can jump in now. Low on down side, Shad's going in with the charge out from March. They're trying to start Tombstone. He's on the high ground. The Deathborn though, look at it go nuts. The Manifold's there to cancel it. And they've already found one. qojqva now in a killing spree. March with the bashes. Alohadance moving it onto qojqva. qojqva looking for Silent, but Silent, he's going to be able to get himself out of time. Oh, they've lost the main. Now the charge from March onto yoky. Now the Spirit lost on the Resolution. The Illusions. Will they kill him though? The Meld is there. KB's trying to fight him, but they haven't got detection. KB going back for Alohadance. Resolution, he's got a triple kill on yoky because of the Tombstone. And this is an Undying go crazy. They go for the Illusion. It's an ultra kill. yoky's Tombstone. He gets it down at the start of the fight, and that in itself pretty much wins it for them. March trying to turn this around. There's buybacks coming out from the side of MVP here. That Silent was able to pick up the Aegis and finish on Roshan. No, they get the Spirit Breaker. Empire, they're hitting back hard here. 13 for 17, and yoky just TPs out. What a Tombstone, what an Undying.
I actually think MVP could have finished the Roche. They look too good and just to rely on outskilling their
Mid
opponents.
lane, there's a charge coming through here, looking for Resolution. March on his own for the time being, has got another strike available, trying to buy time for the rest of the team to move in. Lena's trying to get in range for the Yules, but Resolution just a little bit too speedy. And March unable to. Is he going to continue for this one? There isn't a tier 2. He's not going to do it. It's a little bit too spooked. Question is, can they turn it around? No, March is just going to charge himself away.
The Phantom lines of players like to get just because of how you can push out lanes and control
Silent's
the
gone
map.
forward here.
Fight impact not so high.
He's been spotted out. March, qojqva knows, hiding in the trees. Which way is this one going to go? Charge onto Loda's Laguna Blade. But the Tombstone's been dropped down. They need to do something about this. The Death Ward is doing a lot of Silent with the Manifold. Will cancel the channeling. Nazi's having to run now. yoky is doing so much. They just can't do anything about the Undying. They'll finally be able to take down the Tombstone. But it's already a double kill for Resolution. Silent and Resolution still sitting at full health. Febby having to get himself out of there. Can't do anything. And again, the Undying in these team fights doing so much for Empire. The team as a whole, Empire, they had a really rough early game, but as soon as we came into these mid-game fights, every time just came on top. Oh, the snowball's coming in. Nazi's all alone.
That's
a gem. That's
the
a gem.
choreo.
Oh my goodness, it couldn't have been any better for Empire. They get all the good ones as well. March coming in with the charge. Did you really want to try and fight this? He's got KP here with the diffuser blade. The Tombstone has been dropped. They will find the Bane here. Can MVP find anything more? qojqva there with the Yules cancelling Alohadance's TP. They should be able to find this Dust with the Laguna blade to the face. They'll finish him off as well. Double kill for KP. So they lose Febby on the bounty, but they find 2 in trade.
And they also lost their gem. Silent picked it up and got out of there, so I still have a Desto. We're 30 minutes and he's gone really defensive build. Blink BKB. Very
they're going to jump on this one. Hold back, Silent. Now with a charge from March, MVP actually being the ones that want to try and take this fight. yoky getting Laguna Blade down. The Manifold's big though. qojqva's going to fall. He's going to go down, but they've already lost 2 on the side of Empire. Can MVP find anything more here? March out of mana. Nurse trying to move himself in with the Cascadation. Death forward onto Silent. Silent trying to blink away, but the bounce is there. Holding him in place. Silent and Loda trying to get themselves out. KB's going to chase this here. Has got Fusel Blade charges left, so should be able to find more. March with the charge here onto the Resolution TA. And the Alohadance tries to TP out. The Tusk is there. They'll be able to find themselves the Tusk. It's a mega kill streak here for KP. And it's just Resolution and Silent getting themselves out to safety build. And of course, worth noting, of course, Bounty Hunter with the Guardian Greaves now coming to 1,500 gold on top of it as well. They'll look for a smoky MVP. March leaving the way with a charge straight onto yoky. They realise that the Undying dish, as long as they can stop him from getting anything out, but the Nightmare Dodge there coming out. He actually duked off the damage as well. He's alive, he's in the snowball. The Death Ward doing so much though with the Agonims. Look at the bounces go. They're looking for Silent, the light strike onto Silent. He can't blink out. Can they kill him? There's going to be the Yules as well, holding it in place. Can he get himself out? No! Double kill for KP. Empire losing 3 heroes on off the back of that fight.
No buyback on Silent. He bought Eagle Song. They're going to lose Rax here.
Oh, this is terrible for Empire. 70 seconds without the anti-mage. Up to the high ground, MVP go. Can they do it here? The team that were able to take down Newbie in the first round, moving forward to taking down Empire in a potentially a 2-0, unless Empire could do anything spectacular here. 60 seconds still without the anti-mage. The pushing power is pretty strong here from MVP. They'll at least be able to take a set of racks here in the mid lane. And Empire just unable to do anything at the moment without that anti-mage. Not even wanting to move forward or jump in at this point. Just a little bit too risky.
They 3-0'd that fight with a Laguna Blade on a creep instead of the Undying.
Ready to lead forward here. Have Empire got what it takes to defend against this push from MVP? You're just hitting away here. There's the tier 3s. Look at the sigil. Very, very tense bit here for Empire. They've got to do everything they can to hold onto their base, but they're losing it slowly but surely. Kyo just sits there without attack range, hitting away. Now with the Yules onto Bane. They might try and find this, but Silent straight in third. Can't throw now onto Silent, and now the Death Ball's dropped out. They need to get themselves out or cancel this one. With again, he just able to blink himself out. They will lose, or no. Alwayswannafly is actually able to live for a short amount of time. Ends up dying to the Dragon Slave. Now KP moving forward onto Loda. Silent's trying to help him though. Looking for KP. Silent, what can he do? Anti-Mage's done quite a lot for KP. Manifold finishes off KP and Silent. He's looking for more. He's trying to find QO. He'll get it. The Aegis is going to be popped here from the leader, but March is still in fight. Femi's going to go down there to Resolution. Double kill for Silent. QO is back up. Can they kill QO? I think they can. Moving in with yoky. Resolution. Silent off the back of there. Oh, the Bloodstone deny will come out. But nonetheless, Empire defending the base there. And Silent doing a hell of a lot of work there for the team. Anticipating this, they want to try for a wraparound potentially. Moving into their jungle.
Silent just bought a Vitality booster as well, so...
He's going all in. Okay, alohadance is scouted out. Light Stride's already been popped. I see the Fiend Script used there and cancelled straight away. The Fiend Script's not going to be available here for this fight. Now the charge onto alohadance, and now with the defensive 9-man Deathfall. Look how much he's going to do here. Manifold coming out there from Silent. He cancels it. alohadance will follow. It's a double kill for QO. How much can Silent do? He's looking for Mars. Now he's going to blink for QO. QO still alive. Will finally go down. KP trying to find Yoku. Silent. He's got to carry harder. Yoku's falling down. They're going to lose Yoku. It's only Silent. Can Silent kill them all? I don't think he can. He's got to get himself out. Blinks himself away. He's lost the rest of his team. And they just can't fight against it. There was a buyback coming out there from the side of MVP on the Lina QO. TA.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Let's see what they can do here. MVP, they're ready to try and take another set of racks here onto the tier 3. Yoku's going to be back up in a few seconds on the Undying. Your Empire have what's in them to take this fight and hold up the defense. We saw them do it on the top lane, but that was with the full roster. Still 20 seconds without the TA. They could lose the tier 3 here. The question is, do they lose the racks as well? And Q, he just deletes the Bane. And now he's Silent jumping in it. Silent wants to try and find it. This is going to be the charge from March. Silent's going to be careful. He's been found up, stunned up. The Nether Strike as well. Controlling Silent here. Now this one, he's going to move forward here. He's trying to find the Deathfall from Nuts. He needs to get the Manifold to spin. Not quite big enough. The blink dodge of the Let's Strike Array. Silent trying to duke it out with the charges there. Nuts is going to go down into Resolution. One more hit. Will find it. They do find Nuts here, the Witch Doctor, but KP moving it onto Resolution, chasing down the TA. The BKB is not going to save her as KP continues. The army of zombies coming in, trying to do what it can. It's not enough. Double kill for KP, but Silent has cleaned up on the back of the fight. He found himself an extra kill here. Can he find anything else? Blinking forward. It looks like MVP on the retreat here. Yeah, blinking away. Febby and Lina getting themselves out. So they do kill the TA. They get a couple of kills out of it, but this time
on a TA, like, how crazy. He does... he is so ice cold. It's actually
oh no, the bounces. The bounces are going to hit him again. No! Oh, we're going to play Silent. Oh, get the blink off. Febby's there with the chase down. Silent, a lot of trouble. Alwayswannafly has turned up. And Bane trying to sacrifice himself potentially for the AM. But KP, look at him run. Look at him go. This man finds the kill. You talk about Bloodseeker moving forward. Look at that PL. It's a mega kill tree for KP. And that's AM down for 90 seconds. He's got buyback. Oh, he's so lucky. Buyback. Without that, Empire could have been such a bad position.
I don't think he knew he was going to have it, to be honest.
They found a Bane. This Bane is in so much trouble. Oh, Alwayswannafly getting taken down. Silent, is he going to go with it? He's smoked up. He has the backup of his team. Resolution is there. Can Empire try and take this fight? MVP looking for Roshan. There's four of them on the side of Empire. They're going to go for it. QO straight away onto Yoky. Yoky's going to get taken down. He gets taken down. QO is getting incredibly low here. Silent trying to find out the Manifold coming out. Nuts Being chased down by Resolution, but then lost Silent. Silent's dead. KP, it's too much. It's too much. They're going to look for Resolution as well. Femi and March moving forward, looking for the TA. KP, he's in the base. He's looking for the objective. March with the bash. Finally, he gets one out. And off the back of that, MVP, they're looking for the top tier rank. They're looking for the game here. 100 seconds without AM. Resolution will buy back on the TA. They need to kill KP. And I don't know if they can. There's only 3 of them left alive here. There's going to be a chance come through from March on the side of MVP. And MVP just want to fight. KP moving in onto Resolution. The snowball coming out just in time. But Resolution still goes down. It's a monster kill. KP, he's looking for bait. He's going to find him sometime. But they still fight for the kill. Double kill for KP. 4 heroes down. The Phantom Lance is too much. The results have come back for the Doctors. He's positive. MVP. They're destroying Empire. What can Empire do now? Without the AM, without the TA. The tier 4's to drop. I think it's over, Sin. I think...
They're doing what they can here, but it's not enough. They're going to lose the Tombstone here as well. And March said in an interview going into this tournament, I don't know how many people actually believed him. He said, I think we can
It's over. MVP did it. 2-0 against Empire. They did it. They moved forward yet again. The team that you really need to be keeping your eye on. What a performance once again. My goodness.
So top 8 guaranteed for MVP Phoenix. I don't know how many people expected this going in. March sounded pretty confident in his interview. He felt like they were prepared. They won, or they didn't win, they got second.
They did it! They moved forward yet again! The team that you really need to be keeping your eye on. What a performance once again. My goodness.
So top 8 guaranteed for MVP Phoenix. I don't know how many people expected this going in. March sounded pretty confident in his interview. He felt like they were prepared. They won, or they didn't win. They got second in the wild card. And here they are.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable.
Again, the crowd love it. And how can you not? Providing a performance like that, MVP Phoenix. What a fight indeed. Commiserations, of course, to the side of Empire, who gave it their all. Silent. Just putting everything at the end, going all in. It just wasn't enough at the end of the day. And KP's PL, too strong. And QO again on the leaner. I mean, it wasn't on the same level necessarily as TA, but again, just such a performance from the team as a whole.
That was an incredible performance all around from MVP. Fully deserved win, both in this game and the entire series. They were on another level today.
They really, really were. Really, what a game. MVP 2-0 against the side of Empire. Let's have a listen to what the